originally I had no interest in going on this walk that my fiance Heather had texted me about. I think we had a practice that probably was not to the standards of what I expected, so I was probably just frustrated about that. And I took a step back and I'm like, I think it'll be good. Probably go get some fresh air, go for a walk, and thank God I did. We were working our way back towards the office, and we just heard somebody screaming for help. Now, in that moment, we both just sprung into action. I sprinted towards the voice of somebody screaming, help, help, call 911. I threw Heather my phone, jumped in the river, sprinted out there, and did everything I could to grab Cody, who I obviously met later on. When I went out there, he was obviously he wasn't very responding to anything. Just a very scary situation. And as I was bringing him back in, I could feel a pulse underneath his neck. So he was able to regain some consciousness, and the ambulance came really quick. First responders were there within minutes of Heather calling 911, and they were able to get him the help they needed. I think just being around the other honorees and listening to their stories, and there's some unbelievable people that I had the opportunity to meet that I never would have met in my life. You're up there giving a speech, and you've got Drew Brees in the front row standing up clapping for you. You're meeting Dikembe Mutombo's family. And I can go on about the impressive student athletes that won the Impact Award, that had just graduated. Just some really, really special young people that we're fortunate enough to be around every day as coaches. We went to Indianapolis for the media stuff, and having the opportunity to walk through the Hall of Fame and see the award winners from each year, and seeing that your name's going to be on that forever is very humbling. I think when an award like that happens, it changes your perspective on things. When you represent something bigger than yourself and the way you carry yourself, and it's an honor that's means a lot. I think this award has allowed us to bring us even closer together. For him to be able to be up there presenting this award to me, I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. I wanted him to be involved in this process. I wanted him to feel comfortable about me getting this award. This is a relationship that him and I, like I said, will have forever. I'm proud of the way he's responded to this, and how he's continued to live his life and try to accomplish all of his goals and dreams. I think when I was going up on the stage and I was about to do my speech, and you have 3,000 people standing up clapping, that was pretty cool, and it was pretty overwhelming. Like I said, it's very humbling. It's an honor that I wouldn't have thought in a million years I would get. I think that players after watching the interview and having them come up to me the next day when I went back into town, and just the things that they said to me, former players that had reached out, that was really cool to be able to connect with a lot of people. And just, you want to be able to have your team proud of you no matter what happens. And in this particular situation, just the way that they've been so congratulatory to me, and yeah, it's really cool. It definitely reinforces how you already live, but I think it also brings perspective to things. At any moment, anything can happen, and every day is precious. And I'm in a position where I can impact a lot of people on a daily basis. And it's a job that a lot of people want, and I'm very fortunate and blessed to be at a great institution with great leadership and awesome kids. And don't take it for granted, because at any moment, something bad can happen, right? And you got to be able to live every day to the fullest and change people's lives.